Right at the center of the Cyclades, the island of Paros is a holiday destination cherished for its phenomenal beaches and cute cycladic villages of snow-white houses. Parikia, the main port, is a knot of winding streets below a castle made from reused marble from an ancient temple, while the small fishing port at Naoussa is one of the Cyclades' most endearing scenes. Paros is synonymous with the high-quality marble quarried in ancient times, used for the Parthenon's roof tiles and iconic sculptures like the Nike of Samothrace and the Medici Venus. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Paros so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Parikia. The main port of Paros, Parikia, is an enchanting maze of streets and passages paved with marble and fronted by cycladic cube-shaped houses with blue doors, balconies, and shutters. Geraniums, bougainvillea, and potted flowers bring added splashes of color to the city's white walls. Parikia was a port shipping the island's marble in ancient times, and its current buildings are constructed over the old city. There's also a method to the bewildering tangle of streets, designed by the Venetians to confound pirates and potential invaders. At number 9 is the Lefkes. In the mountainous center of Paros, Lefkes is a gorgeous village settled on a slope at a height of 300 meters. Only a few tourists get up to this place, and you can park outside the village and take a tour on your own, 2 feet on little alleys and pine-shaded squares with tavernas and traditional bakeries. The Agia Triada Church, built from fine Parian marble and flanked by 2 majestic belfries, is an excellent place to begin and has some invaluable Byzantine icons. At number 8, Naoussa Old Port. The most beautiful feature of Naoussa in the north of Paros is its sweet little rectangular harbor guarded by the Venetian fort, which we'll talk about below. Small fishing boats are tied to the narrow quays, just a meter or 2 away from the dozens of restaurant tables that crowd the waterside and the square in front. Understandably, this very picturesque place is prominent with tourists, and things can get hectic in the evenings when people even queue up to take a photo of the sunset from the quays. At number 7, Marcello Beach. "10 minutes around the bay from Parikia is what most people agree is the best beach on the island. With a crescent of white sand, pool-like waters, and full server service, it's a mystery why Marcello isn't busier. The sea is so tranquil that the only thing that musters more than a ripple in the wake caused by ferries entering and leaving Parikia's harbor in the distance. Children will have the time to play in these safe waters while parents and couples will be spellbound by the vistas over the glimmering sea, back to Parikia and its mountainous backdrop. At number 6 in our list, Kolymbithres Beach. "10 minutes from Naoussa, this beach is a string of sandy coves, all separated by surreal granite rocks that also litter the water around the bay. Over many millennia, these rocks have been chiseled by the sea and north wind into strange shapes that look like an abstract artist sculpted them. Their faces are also marked with ridges, straight vertical lines and holes, and you can sunbathe on top of some and climb others to indulge your curiosity. At number 5, Paros Park. The Aianis Detis Peninsula in the north of Paros has become a culture and recreation park. Moments from Naoussa, you can tackle walking trails that guide you past yet more outlandish rock formations, caves, a lighthouse, and hidden coves. The hills in the park have wild herbs and flowers and arresting views back over the bay to Naoussa. The granite on the paths was used in Neolithic times for ornaments, weapons, and jewelry. At number 4, Naoussa Venetian Castle. This town was a pivotal commercial port in Venetian times, and as a response to the growing threat from the Ottoman Empire, the lord of the island, Crisino I Samaripa, built a fort to guard the harbor. The small circular tower standing there now emburrowed with casemates were built in the first decades of the 16th century, just before Paros fell to the Ottomans under the command of Barbarossa. You can get to the fort on foot via a mole from the harbor and peer through the firing positions for a beautiful perspective of Naoussa's white and blue seafront. At number 3 in our list, Faragas Beach. The quiet south coast of Paros is windy and heavily indented, with small coves in between the rugged headlands. At the head of one cove is Faragas, a small but beautifully formed stretch of sand set far in from the coast and out of the wind. The beach has a single bar, which provides sun lounger rental and full server service, so you won't even have to get up for a drink or meal. The bar also plays music depending on the time of day, with gentle classical music first thing in the morning and more upbeat later in the day. At number 2, Golden Beach. Awarded the Blue Flag year in and year out, Golden Beach is an aptly named sandy bay southeast of Paros. The beachfront is traced by bars and restaurants, renting out palm sunshades and sun loungers. As ever, the sea is shallow and transparent, but it's the wind that sets Golden Beach aside. The beach is a honeypot for windsurfers and kitesurfers, and if you've ever been curious about trying these sports for the first time, you may not find a better location in Greece. Check out the number 1 places in our list, Molos Beach. This beach on the east coast only ever has a few bathers. No holidaymakers go this far, even though Molos Beach is only 10 kilometers south of Naoussa. There's no built-up tourism here, just a mushroom-shaped sandy bay with views of Naxos, bookended by the Kephalos and Antikephalos hills. Strange granite rock formations hem a small harbor to the bay's south. Kephalos Hill is also worth your attention as it's an extinct volcano. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite thing to do in Paros? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.